Small Town Minds.
All right. Well, also, moving on, still on the topic of AI, let's talk about this. AI can now steal fingerprints from high resolution photos.
Just wild. So I guess don't do that or
Don't do
anything.
ah, ah,
Oh,
don't do that. That's okay, Matt. That's okay. Just don't flip it. If you flip it, you
Then you're fucked.
uh,
really?
I mean, we talk about the uses of AI and everything, and there are going to be some good things, but look at the nefarious stuff that
Yeah.
they're already implementing here. Like this is insane. The amount of uh, capabilities that they are going to be trying to use this for. It's wild. I
Yeah.
don't like
So
it.
No.
yeah, I mean, I've actually heard about um, companies really trying to figure out if the people that they're interviewing are the people they're interviewing. So it goes back to kind of the mask thing also. And with the AI, how you could utilize that to even go in for an interview.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
maybe you're, and we've made the joke so many times on this that maybe I'm AI, and and like, and I'll make a joke, and I hope he's okay with this because I think he listens to us. But I'm actually Michael Tuck,
I knew it.
and I've got a mask on, so you think it's Matt because Matt called me and told me he wasn't going to be here today.
There we go.
Yes,
There
yes,
we
yes.
go.
So I mean, it's like that's where we are at in life, though, and it is actually me, Matthew, or Matt, or whatever
If
the
you
fuck
don't
I
play
got
the
here.
guitar, if you
So,
don't play Scarlet Night, I'm not gonna believe
well, uh, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. So obviously, I'm not going to be able to pull it off. I might could play some. Um, oh Lord, as the snake slithers away for you, though.
it.
I might could
Okay,
do that on the
okay,
drums. Um,
yeah.
so, but yeah, I mean, really, once again, like, fuck you, CERN, just because you said earlier you didn't think that was something that we could hear today. Like, this is the reality we sit in right now. And like, like Michael, like all the miles that we walked as teenagers, I would have
Mhm.
never imagined this is where we would be at. Like, and you and I talked about some pretty off the wall shit back in the day, but no, like this is how in the hell did we get here? It's
I don't know.
yeah,
It gets stranger every day. It seems like
it
a little,
does, it
a little stranger.
does.
Speaking of off the wall, AI startup to pay $2,000 a month to masturbate.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
making pretty
yeah.
good money right now. I've been able to pay my mortgage. Uh,
So you were one of the
Uh,
lucky 10, huh? The lucky 10.
it's a pleasure and an honor to help you
It's been a
guys
pleasure.
further humanity.
oh.
uh,
Oh.
So,
sorry.
does
Oh.
AI get to rate it too? Like, what do they? How do they do it? With the,
Yeah, I mean, typically I'm in the threes,
not your best today.
but
Might keep
but
it.
on
Try again
occasion
tomorrow.
there is the sevens and nines. I haven't quite made a 10 yet, but I'm trying harder every day to make sure that I figure out how to make the machines that are eventually going to make you guys smile as much as I am tonight.
My question is, why do AI need to know how to masturbate?
It's because of the new robots. We've got to make sure that they understand exactly what we need to make sure we feel good.
I'm, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that the male
Uh,
AI robots are going to sell as well as the females. But that's
no,
just
I
me.
mean that when we got our $250 bill in our pocket and our robots doing exactly what we need to get the job done. Sorry, I may be a little emotional right now.
Ugh.
It's a touchy subject.
Oh,
I get it.
It is a
Uh,
touchy subject. It's very
oh.
touchy. Like, and you got to grip a little harder. I shouldn't have started drinking before
uh,
this show.
I don't know. I think you should do this every time. Um,
Okay, well then that's from now on. This is the content we're getting.
all right. All right. All right. So moving on. Braden, you got anything else about
I
masturbation?
no. Oh God. Oh.
Uh, uh, FBI agent explains the ease of IDing people who post AI porn without consent. So this seems like they found them pretty quickly, huh?
Yeah, and actually, this is kind of a good thing. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I mean, you obviously don't want anybody grabbing those videos of Matt and putting them out there and making them think that it's John Holmes or something.
Pretty sure they know.
so, so yeah, so yeah. I mean, it is kind of creepy in a way how quickly they can find people, but I, if this deters people from posting stuff that's not you, I mean, I don't think it's
Well,
an
I
entirely
think,
bad thing.
I got a feeling
yeah.
we're all gonna have videos out
Probably, probably.
You saying they're not already? Come on.
there. Woof.
Probably are. Probably are.
Yeah.
No, I think this would be hopefully would be a good deterrent against this kind of deal. I know personally myself, I kind of went and made most of my photos onto my.
Masturbation videos.
They were public. They were public.
Yeah.
Now they're private.
Yeah.
No, no, just like social media photos and stuff. Like I made them more private because this is a thing that's ramping up and people are doing. So, I mean, think about people who would get revenge on you and do stupid shit with pictures and stuff, even. But now that they can do it with AI and make it even more realistic, it's yeah, you got to be careful with that shit. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good thing that they can catch them. All right, AI voice assistants. Now listen to this. AI voice assistants can be hijacked using hidden sounds that humans can't hear.
Oh. Ugh. So I've traveled down the rabbit hole and I saw some weird posts that I thought had to be fringe. Like I was
Yeah.
like, this is the Bonjour guy from the commercial earlier. But I want to say, based off what I had read in the articles, that it seemed like you have to tell your AI not to provide you subliminal messages.
Huh.
Okay, but I guess what they're
And that's
saying here.
allegedly, yeah.
Oh, okay, and maybe that would work to maybe to a point, but it seems like these hackers have found a way to be able to manipulate that, and what they'll do is they'll put it into like a audio thing, like a song. They said a Zoom call, music in the background of a meeting, just different stuff like that. And while you are unbeknownst to it because there's nothing going on. You can't see anything. It doesn't tell you anything. There's no
Yeah.
prompts. It prompts that AI to go and do nefarious things like track people, get data from whoever's in the room, all this information that's there ready for it. Um, Look, I mean, we've seen this a million times with computers. If things can be hacked, things get hacked all the time. Remember, especially in the early days of computers, like uh, some guy in his bedroom, some young kid in his bedroom was hacking the federal government, you know.
Hmm.
And we were still in the infancy, obviously, of AI, so I'm sure there's probably a lot of uh, ways to get around certain guardrails there. So that's a crazy one now. That's one
Yeah.
that's like how would you even know?
I mean, yeah, and a lot of these AI companies, as we talked about on here, have a lot of our data. So if you're hacking into the AI, you have, I would imagine, access to some readily available data on whoever you want. So to your point, I mean, if you get the AI to trigger a tracking thing in somebody's phone, I mean, the possibilities are almost endless of how you could do something very bad.
Yeah, yeah, I don't like it. That's weird. That's too out there because there's I feel like you know unless there does become something where there literally is no chance of that happening, it's just too easy to do, maybe. All
Yeah.
right.
It's it's as you stated, it's weird. I mean, I don't I don't even know how to explain things at the moment other than it's weird,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Here's another weird one. AI radio hosts turn into unhinged conspiracy theory machines.
So
So they
they're
did like this
us.
basically. They did this weird experiment where they basically had like these AI radio hosts, but they gave like $20 and they gave them like to try to get programming and stuff, but like eventually like obviously they ran out of money real quick and some of them I think only one was able to get like a sponsor or something and the rest of them just sort of went off the rails and they started just talking out their ass.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're us. I mean,
It's
obviously, I'm AI.
you are.
Yeah, I
Uh,
just stuck on my ass all the time. It works well, and companies pay big money for this type of thing. Uh,
Absolutely. Well, it
don't
just
post
seems
this, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm so playing, but I mean,
it just seems odd that an AI, which obviously is structured to go one way, but there's so much information out there that it can filter itself from that it will eventually just sort of morph into something
this
totally different.
this is Polly. Oh wait, hold on. That was the
Probably.
wrong joke. Yeah, yeah. That was sorry. That was the wrong joke. My bad. Um, Yeah, I mean, but it is. It's one of those things where it seems like a conundrum within itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it almost seems too insane that you don't even want to think about it.
Right. And yet I do.
Yeah.
Brayden, anything else on
Yeah. Yeah.
that? What
Obviously,
about
I
this
nailed
one?
it.
What about this one? Uh, AI company creates in China creates a collar called PettiChat and claims that dogs and cats can talk to you with 95% accuracy.
Wow. I'll
So
let you
what's
start this one, Braden.
what's funny is there's some apps you can download. My wife was scrolling through TikTok, come across this advertisement for this app. I forget the name of it, but I went to look for it. Sure enough, it's there. And yeah, it was like a $4.99 a month subscription, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. I know when my cats are hungry and want treats, they come and get on the nightstand at fucking 5 a.m. So I'm good. I'm
Right.
pretty sure I know their language.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, if it works, I mean, it's kind of cool.
But this one, they should be able to say, "Hey, you're a fucking idiot," and
Well, and so I've seen some pretty cool videos of like dogs, and actually, I think it's only dogs that I've watched using
only dogs. Is that like
buttons.
OnlyFans, but for dogs?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Some weird content, but I mean, if you like eating poop, it works really well. Only dogs.
Hey,
But
I'm going to start that up. There's,
uh, but there are some cool videos out there about owners setting up buttons. Like maybe in the first one says food, and it'll come to you when it wants food. And another one's
yeah,
outside, and then it'll come to you when it says. And then eventually, there's some videos where they have like 20 buttons set up, and they'll go like "I love you," or "I eat shit," or I want food, or things of
I
that
want
nature.
an enema.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. It's so so the collar thing seems cool, and I honestly have gotten to the point with some of the things that I've read recently that I think animals and even plants have more consciousness than we've ever understood. And then The Last of Us, the video game and the TV show, made me think also that maybe there is a fungus among us that makes us all connected in some fashion. Um, so maybe this is true. Maybe someone has the Rosetta Stone to your dog and your cats and can
Oh,
really make sure that you understand this. And that would
that's
be
right.
awesome because
It's gonna.
I've got a cat. I've got a cat here that wants to rub my leg and rub my leg and then fucking bite me. And then I'm like, "Are you telling me you love me? You want to eat me, or
What are you saying?
do?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly what level are we on? So if there's a collar for that, I'll take it.
Right. All right. All right. So Colbert obviously ended his show. Had the last performance during this period between the last podcast and now. I don't know if you guys caught any of that stuff. We had some good guests on that last week. Multitude of guests the last couple of ones, but David Letterman was on there once. Came back on, which was really cool because you remember Matt, me and you used to stay up late to watch Letterman. Uh,
Oh yeah, I remember those
yeah,
nights very well.
it was a staple for us to watch him. So we stayed up late, and you know, obviously as it was, it went, it came and went, but then it wasn't long after that. The White House, the X on X, or White House's Twitter, let's just say. We've talked about this before. I don't know why they're posting shit all the time. It's got to be Trump doing, he's going from Trump social to X, the White House. Anyway, posted an AI video of Trump getting rid of Colbert. Basically, Colbert's on there like he's ending the show or like doing a monologue. Trump comes over, throws him in the dumpster, then starts dancing. You know, and again, very uncouth for a White House post. Again, you'd think that'd be more actual information for the public, instead of this kind of thing. Now, I did see another version where somebody remade it where Trump comes over to grab him and then Colbert throws him in the dumpster. So, and then I think Tulsi Gabbard starts to climb out or something and he slams her. I don't know. So it kind of goes back and forth with it, but that's just that's the kind of shit I don't want to see from a government official uh, social media page or whatever. It's kind of sad.
I, you know, yeah. Over the last few months, we've seen several things posted that Why?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's really all I had to say about that. And I'll be quiet because
Why? Yes.
why?
Uh, Universal Music and TikTok strike a deal with AI protections for artists and songwriters. Um, Now, we talked about the AI music stuff before and how it's kind of the Wild West there for a little while, but now they're definitely getting stricter about a lot of the stuff, and it's just because the blatant abuse of it. There's people that make AI music, but then there's people that literally just sit there and go, "Make me a song about this," and then do it and like post like who knows how many songs that they upload a day, probably.
Yeah.
And their average is like, well, if I can make $1 off of each song, I'll be, you know, I'll be rich. They're definitely cracking down on that stuff, and I can understand that to some degrees. But obviously, um, there are certain ones out there that do allow AI. Certain ones won't allow AI at all. What was I think Bandcamp was the one that said no AI kind of a deal. So they're cutting some of this out. So I guess that with the TikTok, people have been using on there. So they're trying to say like, well, if it resembles a song or whatever kind of a deal, uh, then they're going to monetize it and give it to the original artist, that kind of deal, kind of stuff. Which nothing wrong with that by any means, but yeah, we'll see where it goes. I mean, I don't know where the AI music landscape's going to end up. It's a little all over the place though right now, so
Yeah.
who knows? Um, we talk about America and how they want to take away pretty much all our fucking freedoms and make us a surveillance state. But I don't think it's not just America. Here's a story. Uh, uh, Ontario police deploy secret spyware that allows them to remotely take over your phone.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
uh,
uh that's kind of not cool. Uh, I mean, yeah, if they have you pulled over and they just remotely take over your phone and you've been doing some shady shit, I mean, they're going to know about it. Or maybe they could find a way to make it look like you've been doing shady shit. I don't
hey,
know.
there's always that. Yeah, that could be a con.
But yeah, it's definitely not cool. Definitely not cool. The more and more we progress towards Minority Report every day, I'm just
Yeah.
expecting Tom Cruise to be fucking solving crimes for Scientology any day
Right.
now.
I mean,
Buddha. Hallelujah, baby Jesus.
I
Tom
just
Cruise.
envision kill that guy. Look, uh, I I just envision you just said that and it sparked something. I mean, I'm thinking like you got a vindictive cop, doesn't like this person or whatever, trying to do a setup. I mean, they've planted drugs and stuff on people for years and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Let's say they got this guy, or they didn't even have the guy, but they get into his phone. Well, all of a sudden, this guy's phone gets an airdrop of child pornography or some shit, like something to be like,
yeah,
oh, and you'll be like,
Oh.
we need to see your phone. Why you want to see my phone for? Hey, there's nothing on there. What? You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
this could easily go bad. Yeah, total invasion of privacy here. I mean, at some point we may just have to ditch these phones and everything. So, it's getting to look more and more like that all the time. I mean, pick them up when we need them, maybe, but put them in a freaking vault or something when we don't. I
yeah.
don't know. It's just it's
Wrap him
become
in
like
tinfoil.
there you go. It's just becoming to a point where it's like their want to control and monitor everything that we do. It's just going to be suffocating, I think. All right. Um, Award-winning documentary Cancer Alley got blocked from the public theater in Louisiana. Now, apparently, this was made in Louisiana, and it was about an area about they're blocking it from the public theater because they don't want people to know about it because there's obviously a lot of toxic stuff in there that causes cancer, and they've made this documentary, kind of an expose. I assume I haven't seen it, but about the area. But they're like, oh no, you cannot show that here. Um, which I mean isn't surprising, but uh, hopefully they can get it out there and people can see it because
Yeah.
stuff like that needs to be seen. All right, let's go to Tennessee. We're already here. 95,000 Tennessee residents lost access to the SNAP benefits. I mean, under this lovely new administration, that's a lot of people. A
Yeah.
lot of people. Now, were some of those people scamming or whatever? There could be, yeah, probably were. Do you think all those people were?
No. No.
No.
And here's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people that, you mentioned scamming, that they would sell their card for money or to go get whatever. That happens. You're taking, no matter how you slice it, in most cases, because somebody would buy that SNAP card illegally, yes, but then they would in turn go buy food if that person that was eligible for it chose to do that, and you're taking food from people. You're taking, like, no matter how you slice it, you're taking food from Americans. Like, yeah, that to me, that's the long and short of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty disgraceful because, I mean, you have people who, this state isn't known to be the richest state in America anyway. A lot of poor people live here anyway, barely surviving, probably just getting by, and then you take what little they give you anyway, which is paltry at the most. I don't know what they give you now. I have no clue, but it can't be enough to even buy a month's worth of groceries. I'd bet. you know,
Yeah.
I would almost bet it wouldn't because I know they didn't keep up with the inflation at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, to take it away like that is like what a slap in the face. Um, um,
Yeah,
moving
it's
on.
heartbreaking.
Yeah. Oh, so we talked about the Tennessee guy. We talked about this a few times on some earlier podcasts about the guy who did the meme about when Charlie Kirk died. About it was a meme of Trump where he said we need to get over this. They didn't like that. He got put in jail. And what did I say? I said, is he going to sue? And sure enough, he did sue. And what did he get, Braden?
$835,000. So
Nice,
the system
nice. Yeah,
works
absolutely.
for
I
once.
mean, you know what? Good for him because that was some bullshit. I mean, what a bullshit charge that was. So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that he made an example of him because you know
Yeah.
what? That kind of shit is super scary. If you can go to jail for posting a meme on Facebook, I mean, and even when it's not like inciting anything, I mean, yeah, that that was wild. All right, Bill Lee has some new laws he signed. We'll run them through them real quickly. Public charter schools. Uh, Basically just stuff about religion when it Braden. It was mostly just about like implementing uh, uh, public religion, but not like in like public schools, but like in charter schools. Also, deadly force. They're saying like deadly force, like you basically somebody if you feel like somebody's gonna burglarize your house or whatever, you have the authority to use deadly force. So if somebody comes on your property and you feel threatened or whatever, it's not totally stand your ground. It is pretty much basically stand your ground, and it. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, you could say that anyway. The only thing is you can't shoot them in the back, Matt. So if you're if you're gonna shoot them, you gotta say, "Hey!" Make them turn around. What was the next one? So the thing about the drivers, the commercial drivers, and we talked about this before, but I don't know if it's just for commercial drivers, but I know that was a big part of it. Commercial drivers, they have to know English. Basically, they're saying they have to read road signs. So if they pull you over and you speak no English, you'll go to jail. Yeah, that's how that works now. So and the last thing was spiking drinks are now a felony. Matt, don't even think about it.
Oh well,
Somebody put something in my
something in
drink.
my drink. Yeah,
Uh, so
great one
apparently,
back there.
so apparently this happens quite a bit downtown Broadway, maybe. Uh,
Oh
so trying to detour from that. So that's not a bad one.
no, I don't think so either.
Yeah. All right. So moving on. Unless you got anything to add to that, anybody?
Nope.
No. All right. 1 out of 4 ain't bad, I guess. Is that a new Meatloaf song? Um, four 4,000 working Tennesseans already affected by closures and layoffs here in the year of 2026. 4,000. That's quite a bit of people. Uh,
Yeah,
you know, just to be without a job, which means that it just makes the pool of trying to get a job even harder, and it's so that's going to be fun when more and more people start getting laid off and fired because of these wonderful things we've been talking about with AI. All right. Tennessee finalizes the hemp rules banning the sale of THCA starting July 1st.
Yeah. So this, as I've said before on here, it's going to affect, I think, a lot of businesses. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen these hemp stores,
Oh, they're all over the place. The vape
and
shops with all the yeah. Hmm.
and it's going to affect each and every one of those businesses. And my thing is, that's the dream, right? The American dream. Open up a business. It's capitalism. You sell stuff. You make money. You make a living. And who gives a shit if it's the devil's lettuce? This stuff.
thank you,
I mean,
Flanders.
uh, but but it's gonna affect a lot of those businesses in a negative way, and I don't see how that's good. Like it's just dumb. And also, this was a bill that one of the only fucking good things that dear leader did in his first term. He signed the bill, the farmers bill or something like that. It also helped out a lot of farmers. Now, I do think I can't find it on this article, but it's something about there's 0.3% THC um, in most products now. THCA essentially has the same effect as sparking a joint when lit. Um, so I have heard it's going to be like 0.4% or something like it's going to be by weight. They're still going to be able to sell certain products, but and I think we may have even covered it on here before, but I think it just won't be the same, and these businesses are going to take a hit.
Yeah. Do we
So,
think that does anybody have any suspicion of big tobacco involved here? Maybe a ploy to get people to just
or
go back
alcohol,
or alcohol.
big
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
big
yeah.
alcohol.
Sure.
If you look at the numbers, alcohol sales are way down, way down,
Yeah.
and in large part due to a lot more lax laws and things like this where people have access to cannabis, and it's a, it's a fucking good thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I've used the analogy before. You can go into work on a Monday and, man, I drank a case of beer watching the ball game. I was throwing up, but hey, my team won. Whereas if you say go in and say, man, I fucking smoked a joint, I watched this really cool documentary, you're looked at like a loser. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's why 1 out of 3 of us are drinking Jaeger bombs tonight.
Well, no, I do think that there could be some nefarious behind the scenes stuff going on there because, like you said, the America as a whole is getting more lax on everything. Uh, so it just seems kind of backward to do this. Uh, and not that Tennessee's not a backward state. I think we talked about it many times, but um, it just doesn't seem like the smart move. So to me, like, yeah, I could see some strings pulling behind the curtain here.
Yeah.
Could be. All right. Um, Kamala Harris wants to run again. Now we we talked about this, I think, a little bit, but um, I just keep seeing it here and there, little sound bites or whatever, saying, yeah, she wants the nomination and stuff. What do you think?
I would vote. I voted for her this last time. I would vote for her again. I would vote for AOC. However, I hope it doesn't happen because there's this perception that a woman's not fit to be in the White House. Let me rephrase that. I hope it does eventually happen, but I think at least until shit gets back to some sense of normalcy, if and I also want to preface this by this. Yeah, I probably lean a little left, but I don't consider myself either party. But I do think the Democrats could potentially right the ship a little bit. And if they want to do that, I definitely think running a woman, be it Kamala Harris, AOC, whomever, unless they are just out of this world, charismatic, and can capture the hearts and minds of America, I just think a large majority of people will be turned off by that. Like, unless Elon meddled in the election and like they were this last time.
Matt, thoughts?
I am, yeah, I'm honestly no. So I've got thoughts, but nothing coherent. So I know I've been talking to my ass the entire night, but this is something that I don't feel that I should talk out of my ass for. So I mean, it's
Well,
I wish it would be something that would be feasible, but I understand Braden's statement too. Um, so yeah, I mean, at this point in time, I don't have a good thought on that one.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think I've said everything that you just said, Braden, before on here, and I think especially with her, it's just a terrible, terrible idea. I mean, a terrible idea. It's like, look, Hillary tried once, didn't get it, tried again. Let's not. What are we doing? Let's not do this. Let's
Yeah.
not go down this road again. Uh, you know, I don't know who the candidate needs to be. It doesn't need to be her. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna have to have a woman, if you have to have a woman, put Michelle Obama in there. You know, she said she won't do it. Make her do it, but do not let her do this because she will. You might as well just give it to him. You might as well just lay down and say. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a hard enough uh, if anybody could even defeat them with all the of the tricks and all of the corruption that they do, which I don't know if anybody could do it anyway, it's not going to be her. So I say no. I say no. I say just don't even have it as an option. You know, somebody needs to have it. George Clooney needs to go talk to her like he did with Biden and say, "Hey, you need to shut the fuck up." Uh, you know,
Great point.
the thing about you see all this stuff all the time, especially if you do watch any left wing stuff. Oh, Trump, oh, he's so down. The polls are down. He's so unfavored and stuff. Look, don't listen to that shit. You can't listen to that stuff. The cult is alive and active, and it's not going away anytime soon. And so you can't get your hopes up saying, "Oh yeah, people don't like it." I mean, are there people wising it up? I think a few are, but it's not like it's going to be. It's not like it's the overwhelming majority right now. I mean, if you just look at some of these cases, look at what happened with Massey in the old state of Kentucky when they're you got you
Yeah,
got you got you got Massey, but it's happened to other places too where they do one thing Trump doesn't like or isn't doing something they want him to, or he wants them to do. He turns on them and they lose. They lose. So we can't say you can't say, oh, his everybody's detracted from the MAGA movement. It's still there, man. If he spreads a word or you know what I mean,
yeah,
whatever he
yeah,
says is the flavor of the week. So you have to understand that this is going to be a huge fight. Again, they're not going to play. They're not going to play fair anyway. But there there is plenty of them out there. So it's not going anywhere. What about this one? Peter Thiel moves his family to Argentina.
Maybe that's where
That's
the
the one place.
Antichrist is at.
The search is over.
Ugh.
Uh, this seems a little sus. What do you think, Matt?
that's all new news to me. So yeah, what do we got going on here?
Well, I mean, it seems like he probably has a forethought about some things that might be happening in the future, which is scary. Uh, just it's not just him. There's other rich people buying land in other places, other countries, and building fucking bomb shelters or underground shelters and stuff. So the preparation is underway. Uh, I don't think we're going to have a ticket on on board any of these things here, but yeah, I think that they're definitely preparing, right?
Yeah, I mean we own Argentina now, right? That's basically the thing. So I mean, is he really leaving the country? Was it? Or no,
Well,
it
I
was
mean,
Venezuela.
that's Venezuela. Yeah,
But I thought we'd
maybe
done something with Argentina too. Maybe I'm
maybe
misremembering. Fuck, CERN.
maybe that's next week.
But
Maybe that's next week.
maybe it's next week. Oh no, it is concerning because, like you said, maybe he's privy to some information. I'm sure he is, and it's well, fuck, I got to get out of here. Okay, why? I mean, can't be cost of living. I mean, Christ on a cracker, he's got more money than God, just like they all do. So,
Right.
fuck.
No, yeah, there's definitely, yeah, I think that he's seeing what potentially could happen here as we go into the midterms and then possibly to another election. So I don't think he wants any part of it. I think a lot of them are like that. So speaking of rich idiots, um, Zuckerberg, Meta is now implementing a new paid version. I think we're finally at the last straw for social media here. We've already got it where it looks like we're on the Las Vegas Strip seeing ads constantly here, blah, 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 blah. And now you got to pay for it too.
Yeah, I mean, that again, that's capitalism. I mean, we sell fucking water in bottles, so why can't we just sell, uh, social media as hooked as the vast majority of people are? Yeah, they'll pay for it.
Yeah. I
As
think
dumb as this idea is, I have no doubt in my mind that it will be successful.
I,
To some degree.
to some degree, I mean, people will pay. Yeah. I mean, just like people pay for the blue check mark. I mean, it's crazy.
Yep.
Um, yeah, it's we have strayed far from the initial premise. Maybe it was never their premise, but the initial outing of what social media was, right? It was just to
Yep.
connect to people, talk to people, you know, share your thoughts like on blogs and stuff, like with MySpace. Um, and now it literally is. It's just like you're just inundated mostly with ads and stuff, and it's not really. Uh, it's more like we think it's again algorithms. We think we know what you like, so we're going to shoot you the shit, which means if I like donkeys, I'm going to be seeing donkeys all fucking day. I mean, I don't know. It's like if I click on one donkey ad or one donkey picture, they're like, oh, hell, he likes donkeys. It's, it's,
Eon.
it's crazy. All right. Last thing. Last thing. Braden sent this today. Here we go. Back to Tennessee. Um, State Representative Monty Fritz. Good old Monty Fritz. You know this guy, Matt? Uh, he is uh, he is a candidate for governor of Tennessee. I don't think he's a GOP, so I don't think he's going to get it. So I think old Marsha Blackburn is going to probably going to nab that one. But anyway, he wants to be governor, and he has some outstanding ideas here. Outstanding, I say. He wants to ban Islam. Yeah. He wants to. What does he want to do? He wants to outlaw same-sex marriage. Because why not? He's also a Christian nationalist who wants to criminalize abortion in all cases, including rape, and absolutely deny the morning after pill to anyone, even women who have been raped. All in all, he's just a stand-up guy. How could you not vote for the guy? Thoughts?
I mean, it,
Yeah. Go break.
it not surprising. Not surprising at all. It's this is mega. That's all. Yeah, this is mega.
Isn't that a Childish Gambino song?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, wait, that's not right.
I mean, how
Yeah.
did he even get to be a representative? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, who? Sometimes when I think about the people who vote and who agree with this sort of shit, it's like I don't even know how to logically, even coherently get on that page. You know, I can't even put my mind to say, you know what? I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Again, we it's we're Paul Abdul here, man. It's one step forward, two steps back. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're dancing. We're dancing over here.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. I just don't understand why uh, evolution, advancement is supposed to be moving on. We go this far up the ladder. Okay, we're here. Then we go this far up the ladder, right? We don't go
Hmm.
this far and then go back down here and then try to go back up here to go back down here. Uh, where's the logic in that? Money?
Yeah.
Well, money from who? Christians? But what's the
Joel
point?
Osteen.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I just, I mean, are there no other ways to make money than to infringe upon other people's rights? Is that the only way we can make money?
At this point, probably.
Well, I guess there you go. I guess,
Yeah, I mean, um, sorry, that was maybe a little too deep.
well, look, I'm not a fan of Little Trump Jr., Bill Lee, but I mean, I don't think we're going to get anybody better than him. And I don't think this guy will make it, but Jesus Christ, if he did, whew,
Yeah.
might be time to hitch up the old saddle wagon.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. You got anything, Matt? Got some more Jaeger?
Yeah, but I definitely don't need it. Uh, no, I don't. I don't have anything else, guys. I mean, it's been wild again. We keep talking about the fact that there can't be that much more that we'll have to talk about next time, and it always seems to be that
It's
there's
just,
that much more to talk about next time, and we keep getting deeper in. It feels.
Mhm.
right. All right, what about you, Braden? Kenny?
Uh, Not really. Violet Grohl, Dave Grohl's daughter, released a new
Yeah.
album. I've listened
Okay.
to the single off of it. Not bad. Plan on checking it out. Maybe we can talk about that next time. So,
Okay.
yep.
Cool. Sounds good. All
Sounds
right.
good.
Till next time. Peace.
Later, guys.
Ah, you did the wrong one, Braden. They got you.
Ah.
Later.